Everyone, it's Ride 1940 here. Today we're taking a look at U-Boat. Once again, this is our start of patrol number 5. We are in Wilhelmshaven. It's about a few minutes after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to get underway on another patrol. Last we left off, there was a convoy mission that went awry. Well, we intercepted a convoy during our mission, and I was going to plan on making a video right after that. Let's get underway here while I chit-chat. Let's go forward to
slow ahead.
And while we were getting underway, or not getting underway, while we
set
were
a course to these coordinates.
Whoa. Okay. During that patrol, I wanted to play it, but I couldn't film, so I was like, well, screw this. I'm just gonna we'll do a quick recap or whatever. We actually sunk a ship in that convoy, and I didn't know it at the time when we were running away, because I thought all my torpedoes were duds, but I guess they must have sailed past the ship that we were attacking and actually took out a different vessel. So we got some tonnage there, a couple thousand tons, and then we did some patrolling around in a grid for a little bit, and then we came across a lone trawler or lone merchant ship at nighttime. Took a couple torpedoes, sunk her, and that put us over the 4,000 tons for the optional success. After that was done, then we sailed back home. So the patrol was about 7 days long. So this is a few days afterwards. We got a fresh load of torpedoes, fuel, and yeah. Our goal, I think it's basically the start of the same mission before. Let's bring up the map here. The previous patrol, we were told to come down here and start patrolling. Eventually we got tasked to go down around here. So what is that? Oh, that's neat. It tells you where the nets are? Oh, It didn't let us know for Scapa Flow, but that is cool that there's intel with that information there. That's really cool. Yeah, so anyways, we'll set a course out here. And we'll see if we get if we get diverted to come down here again or something. But I'd like to head up here and actually finish this mission. We're so close to the amount of tonnage we need for the campaign. I think if we can bring that up. Oh yeah, there's the progress right there. So 23,000 tons out of 25,000 tons. Basically one more boat. That's all we need. Then we can bang it out the way. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, where's he going? I wonder how much detail the crew management is with the food, because I think I have that like turned off, but I'm not entirely sure if that's even an option or if that's even a feature in the game to prepare meals. I thought it was, and that's why I opted out of it. But now if it's still in game, I'm kind of like, man, I should have turned that thing on. Okay, let's get underway here. So we'll continue this video once something else happens. I'm sure we'll probably come across this boat around this area here in the North Sea, and then see how it goes. Alright, it's like 3:30 in the morning in the North Sea, and we just got a radio transmission from U-47 that they were tracking a convoy that might be in the vicinity of us, probably 30-40 miles away. We'll see if we can race to intercept it. I was hesitant to attack things at night because I know filming that kind of stuff on YouTube kind of sucks to watch a night movie or a night episode. So this is kind of good because this will probably take a few hours to get over there, and it'll probably be the break of dawn, so we'll get some lighting so you guys can see the cool action. Hopefully we're not going to have a repeat of the previous convoy attack and we end up spending an hour evading. We'll see how this goes. Let's take a look at the map here. This is this I believe is the yeah, bearing 301. So they were saying A187. Yeah, that looks to be about right, so that's correlating. So A187, and U-47 reported a course of 49 at 7 knots. So 49 at 7 knots. Alright, so 10 hours from now they'll be there. Oops. I always do that. I'm so bad at that. Okay, and we are here.
Full ahead.
Alright, I want to see if we can actually... What's our speed going to be? Let's speed this up a little bit, see the speed increase here. About 16 knots. So that's going to be 10 hours. 16... I need my calculator for this stuff. So we got 201 nautical miles, and we're going to divide that by 16 knots. So that'll take 12 hours to get there, 12 and a half roughly. So we'll just let's
Set a course to these coordinates.
oops, hitting the wrong button there. Yeah, we'll let it auto that intercept that way. All right.
By a nearby U-boat of a probable target in the area.
Single merchant spotted AN 545 medium speed northern course zigzagging 3 fan miss 1 tube runner didn't pursue due to an equipment issue. AN 545. Let's take a look. Might have to divert to that. AN 545 northerly code 543 545, and he's saying a northerly course. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, man, we are. We're getting a lot of messages here. AN 752 or 725 pursuing 5 merchant ships, 5 escorts. No thanks. Let's do a hydrophone check now.
35 meters. Man the listening room. Torpedo and tube 1 maintained.
All right, I want to see. There we go. There we go. That's this guy right here. Yep.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Cool. Yeah, you notice the range of the hydrophone here. It's like 70 miles we're picking up, like merchant traffic. So as long as you get kind of roughly in the vicinity, do a hydrophone check. You don't have to be perfect with your intercepts, right? And you'll be able to pick them up. So this looks pretty good. I'll let them do their thing, and we'll go for the intercept. Ooh, what is this? This guy's closer. Let's go for that.
Torpedo and tube 5 maintained. Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines. Captain, we've risen to the surface.
All right, let's take another hydrophone check.
50 meters. Man the listening room. Switch to electric motors.
Ooh, he's real close.
50 meters.
5 to 10 nautical miles. Oof. All right.
Change course. "45 meters.
All right, let's raise this up. Oh, this is not going to be high enough, damn it. That's fine.
50 meters.
Blow the tanks.
Okay, cool.
Torpedo and tube 4 maintained. Switch to diesel engines. Captain, we've risen to the surface. Torpedo and tube 1 maintained.
Alright, let's see if we can pick this guy up. Yes, we can. Whoa, holy moly, what is this? Oop, didn't want to press that. So this is that color filter. Someone was telling me on the in the comments in my video, so thank you very much. That helps quite a bit. Is that fully zoomed? Guess that is. Alright, we got something over there. Oh, you know what we gotta do? Contact over there. Looks like everything else is clear, that's good. Man, I tell you, this game looks amazing. Jeez. Never gets old. Yeah, I love games with good graphics. I love it. Just makes things feel so immersive when you have realistic visuals. Alright, well, we're probably not going to be too afraid of this guy. Just close him.
Merchant ship, 280 degrees.
Oh, all right, cool. Let's go up top side. 280. Let's go back this way. All right. What's it actually look like out there? That's not bad. Yeah. This guy's going pretty fast. Is this an Empire Bell? Looks like it. Is it? Let's double, let's double check. I was like, that seems a little too easy. Yeah, it's got the things back there. Got the mast. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, let's go to the map here. Let us pull this out. Damn it. Okay, and I want to know this guy. Let's target him.
Torpedo in tube 2 maintained.
I think we should probably dive and just get a quick torpedo shot on him.
Periscope depth.
This guy's going pretty fast though.
Switch to electric periscope depth. Ready for surface observations. Change course.
Yeah, let's cut this way so we'll have like a perpendicular shot on this guy. Hopefully we pick him up. Oh,
Torpedo in tube
whoa.
5 maintained.
He changed course.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Man, alright, hold on here.
Calculate torpedo course.
I guess we'll have to do like a stern tube shot here.
5. 2-5 flooded.
Okay. 75% chance, I guess we'll take it. Oh, I forgot that the torpedo's not coming out of the bow tubes.
40 seconds to impact.
Alright, let's watch this. Damn, that looks good.
20 seconds.
You know, a good sound effect that they should use for torpedoes is small pleasure craft, because they usually have high RPM little props like that. Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's a miss.
Hopefully it's not a dud. Hopefully it's not a dud. Alright. Hell yeah, good hit. Sweet.
Target position reached.
Alright, we'll circle around this way and then she's going for 5 knots right now. Reacquire her.
Change course.
Oop, there we go.
Calculate torpedo course.
Alright,
Slow
should
ahead.
be able to just slow down now. Alright, the crew's evacuating the ship. Oh yeah, she's going under. Well, this is great. I think we just went over our max, well, that tonnage that we had to earn for the campaign. So that's great news.
Blow the tanks. Current depth 5 meters.
Yeah, that's got to be ominous, just seeing a U-boat quietly surface as your ship is sinking. Damn. Well, let's go see if we could find any people of
Switch to diesel engines.
importance, like some officers or maybe the captain.
Set a course to
Let's
diesel.
get real close to him.
Captain, we've risen to the surface. Tube 5 loaded.
Okay, and then
Torpedo
let's do stop.
Target position reached. Torpedo in tube 5 maintained.
Alright, buddy, you need to go to the radio room.
Man the radio room.
Okay, let's check out the freighter. Send a team to the freighter. Okay, let's cue the report. Oh, do we not do that correctly? Yep, him, and then a couple of these dudes, and then continue. Yeah, we hit exit. Alright, 18 seconds. Oh, there they go. Oh, that's pretty neat. What do you get with this? I'm curious to know. Is it SEAL Team 48? SEAL Team U-48? I hope we didn't like lose those. Oh, they're there. Okay. No, these are lifeboat dudes. Cool. This is all we want. Good. Got an officer and a captain there. Alright, well, I guess we'll just fill up with those 4, and that's it. Enter the deck house. Whoa, I've never done on any of this. Enter the deck house. Go to captain's quarter. Go to the engine room. Go to the cargo hold. Search the cargo hold. Oh, this is pretty cool. I should probably get them off the boat though. Return to the ship. It's going down pretty quickly. Okay, I haven't done this before. I want to make sure. Okay, he's boarded. He's on board. That's good to know. All right, cool. Sweet. Now let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, lifeboats. Yep. Can we? No, we're not going to send a team to the freighter. Close that. Okay, back to... Oh, sweet. I'd never seen this before. When I did my Scapa Flow mission, this wasn't here. And even when we looked at it earlier, it wasn't there. So I don't know what's going on, but I love this. See the nets and the mines. I hit a mine coming out this way. That was rough. Looks like you got to go through here. You kind of got to surface and go back down. That's really cool.
Change course.
All right. Well, we will continue this when we get to our actual patrol area.
Report sent.
Okay, well, looks like at some point discipline is broken down here, and there was a fight on board. Dietrich Luther stands stiffly, having a defiant air about him. Nearby, Stefan Keller lies injured. The extent of the damage remains to be seen. Whispers fill the air as your men watch. It seems a careless insult about Dietrich's girl sparked a violent outburst. Dietrich Luther is a good sailor, yet he's jeopardized the order on the boat. This cannot stand unchecked. This needs to be handled by a court-martial. I'll let him off with a warning. Yeah, we're going to have to send him to a court-martial because we have to have consequences for our actions. Otherwise, people are going to assume that they could just do whatever the F they want. That's not going to fly. I run a tight shipwreck, okay? I may not be the best, but this shipwreck is going to be ran pretty tight. Not a tight shipwreck. Oops. Let me get rid of this stuff here. Yep, cool. All right, well, we're back at it. We're actually in our patrol square now, just kind of going. I'm doing like a slow, lazy grid where I'm assuming the ships will be coming in from across the Atlantic, coming down this way. So I'm kind of biased up until this grid area. If it's fruitless, then we'll come back down and restart this whole thing. See how? Oh, that's right. Ah, crap. Damn it! I forgot that guy was injured. I should have told the radio man to go heal the dude. Crap. Alright. Jeez. Dang. Alright, well I guess we're gonna keep at it. These guys need a vacation after this for sure. Discipline is like really low. They're just super tired. I don't know why they're so tired. I'm not doing the crew management stuff, so I wonder if there's something in it that's just running them ragged at the moment. I just don't know. I mean, all this stuff's disabled. Got the normal blue light or normal lights that should help the discipline. Yeah. Maybe if I tell these people to play cards. Ooh, yeah, playing cards. Alright, sweet, that's helping. Alright, it'll take 10 full days to restore order. Oh, jeez. Alright, we'll get back at it when something happens. Hopefully we come across some lone merchants, and we're able to pick off a few. Maybe find a juicy convoy. We'll see what happens. All right, we just did a hydrophone check, and our patrol's complete, but we were kind of sailing back. I sailed towards here to kind of see if there's any ships coming and going. Did a hydrophone check, and there are 25 to 52 units, so this is some sort of convoy, and it appears that they're heading westbound. 43 nautical mile range plus bearing 29, so we will, once this hydrophone check is complete, actually we can just circumvent that and tell them to come to the surface right now.
45 meters.
And then we'll want to go forward 5.
25 meters. 5 meters.
Switch to diesel engines. Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Yeah, there is like no visual detection going on right now. It's dark and stormy and cloudy. How's it looking out there? Yeah, look at that. I think our best bet right now is to just go into back to hydrophone depth, go down to periscope depth, sorry. Monitoring the hydrophones where those guys had went, and we'll just kind of stalk them until the weather opens up a little bit where we can actually see the dang things.
Captain, we're at periscope depth, ready for surface observations.
Switch to electric motors.
Torpedo in tube 5 maintained. Torpedo in tube 4 maintained.
Torpedo in tube.
Alright, listen for contacts, buddy.
Man the
There it is.
listening room.
Yeah, 5 to 10 nautical miles away. Okay.
Change course.
Interception's not possible. Oh, yeah, we're probably going super slow. Bearing 267. 1 unit. Oh, that's not our guy. There we go. That's... Nope, that's not our guy either.
Course to these coordinates.
Oh, there we are. That's the convoy. They're closing in. 26 to 55 units.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Okay, good. Oh, visibility is just so poor.
Dead slow ahead.
All right, we'll go dead slow. I'm thinking let these guys come to us. Then we'll just kind of monitor it.
Maintain.
Come to stop, actually. Oh, this is insane. 23 to 49.
Change course.
2 to 5 nautical miles. If the weather just opened up, we'd be seeing them right now. They're probably like right over here. What's it look like outside? Oh, it's absolutely dark, of course. Well, it's 9:30 at night. Oh, the fog seems to maybe slightly be lifting, but it's still pretty bad. Yeah, all we can do is just wait, I guess.
Alarm! Convoy in sight.
Remember your
Oh.
training, everyone.
305
Stay
degrees.
calm and focused.
Convoy's in sight? Are you serious? All right, let's get some silent running enabled. Okay, so this periscope doesn't have those filters that are quite helpful. It's too bad.
Merchant ship, 335 degrees.
Don't see anything out there. Jeez.
Merchant ship, 315 degrees.
Klaus has got a freaking eagle eye on him. Jeez. Unknown ship. Okay, well, stuff is out there. Maybe we should creep forward a little bit. Two to 5 nautical miles, 1 to 2 nautical miles. Man, can he see anybody? What are we looking at? Are we off the nose? No, we need to. Let's reset this. It's possible, like right over there is a ship.
Corvette.
Yeah, straight ahead. Yeah. I can't make anything out, so I'm not sure. Oh shit! Is that a destroyer? I hope not. Okay, well, we'll have to just keep going with the oh man, this sucks. It's like I want to kill something, but it's just too foggy. Oh, unknown warship. Klaus, you need to like get your butt to the attack periscope. Thank you.
Calculate torpedo course. All engines stop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh man. Where's my camera at? What's going on here? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. We're in the middle of their screen right now. Do you see this? Oh man, I really hope they don't pick us up. We could get super lucky if we're inside their screen. Some ships will pass by right in front of us within visual range. And I think at that point I'm just going to blind fire it and see what happens. Oh, that's so gnarly. Let's make sure we're on silent run. Okay, good. More propellers. You know, if anything, well, we can wait till the next morning. We kind of know where they're going now. Probably creep along a little bit further. Go deeper this way. Man, look at all these sound contacts. We are inside their screen. Jeez. This might be an escort. Oh, this is tense. Someone's getting real close to us. Yep, that's another warship back there. Okay, let's go. All stop.
All engines stop.
Oh no, that's a trawler. Or merchant. I keep saying trawler, I'm so used to... Damn. Can he track him?
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
That's probably not going to happen. Okay, we see the range increasing. Maybe the weather's changing.
Dead slow ahead. Change course.
We're going to see if we could travel inside this... travel inside this convoy. We're going 5 to 6 knots. These guys might be going a little faster than that.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. Set a course to these coordinates.
Oh. This is just madness. There is a giant merchant right next to us. We're on a collision course. We need to stop ourselves.
All engines stop.
Unfortunately, the angle is just so high that I can't blind fire at that because it's just going to be a grazing shot and not do anything. I'm really hoping the weather improves over the next day and we can just destroy these guys. So yeah, we'll pick it up then, unless something changes. Okay, it looks like we got another sailor in trouble here. This time, thankfully, there's no fight. Alwyn Keller has been caught spreading communist propaganda amongst the men. He speaks of workers' rights and the failures of the Reich. How will you deal with this dissent? Let's see here. Court-martial? Probably tell him to shut his damn mouth. Yeah, you could have your own opinions, just keep it to yourself. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. We're on our way back right now, actually. Let's do a little update. We had the convoy here. It was just way too foggy, so we couldn't see anything. And tried to chase it and stay in the middle of the convoy, but at some point in the evening they broke away. Eventually the next morning around 7 or 8 in the morning, the visibility did rise, but they were just nowhere to be seen. I did a hydrophone check and I couldn't find them anymore, so we're just going to call it quits there and head on back. We're running low on fuel. We've got 38%, so got quite a ways to go. We slowed it down just to conserve on the fuel, but we should make it home no problem. So we'll see if something else comes up. If we can bag another vessel on the way in, that'd be absolutely great. So we'll try and shoot for that. All right, there appears to be smoke in the distance there, 90 degrees to us relative. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but we're going to see if we can intercept it. Got it right here.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Actually, let's set a course this way, buddy. And then let's draw this out real quick. Oh, I did that on accident. Want this guy. Alright, that works. And then let's dive the boat. Got on periscope depth.
Captain, we're at periscope depth, ready for surface observations.
Switch to electric motors.
Yep, we got some sound coming from there.
Merchant
Okay, let's click on this, get him going.
Calculate torpedo course.
Then 1 nautical mile now. Let's go ahead and maybe we can stop him soon. I think the closer the better. Alright, we're at 60% now in the solution. 75%. The Empire Labrador.
All
Alright,
engines stop.
let's take a look at what she is. Oh yeah, well we've been sinking a ton of these types of boats, so the Empire Belle style of ship. This one's going to be no different. Hopefully we can fire off a couple torpedoes at her. Let's flood tubes 1 and 2.
Flood tube 2. Tube 1 flooded. Tube 2 flooded.
I'm hoping this synchronizes quickly so we get a good low estimated horizontal hit angle. If we get this guy, this will be a pretty decent decent trip. This will be the second ship sunk. We found a convoy. We didn't actually, we got into it, but we didn't get to sink any of the ships, although we didn't we weren't at any danger really. We got so close to the escorts and they weren't pinging on with their Aztecs, so it was fine. All right, yeah, I think this is good. Let's fire 2. Man, these things look mean. I'm really excited. I just got into the U-boat game because I was reading the news from, I think, May of 2025. They said they were going to do a DLC for a Type 9, which is awesome. And then I saw an update again in August. They did an update talking about I think they're going to build out into the Indian Ocean, so there'll be like new mission sets even for the older portions of the map. I would love to take like a Type 9 off the east coast of the United States. That would be freaking sick. Oh, we missed. Damn it.
It's a miss.
Okay, what's he doing for his speed? So he's going 9 knots. Let's see if we can get ahead.
To these coordinates. Set a course to these coordinates.
Let's move this out. So if he's going 9 knots, we'll pull out 9 nautical miles. Make it simple for us. So within an hour, he's going to be here. Okay. Don't know how fast we can go. Let's try this again. Are we overtaken? We're at 9 knots as well. Oh, we're at 10 knots. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Alright, let's see if we can just cut in.
Change course.
Alright, cut over this way.
Flood tube 2. Flood tube 3.
Tube 2
Let's
flooded.
stop.
Tube 3 flooded.
Torpedo in tube 1 maintained.
Alright, that should be pretty good.
Fire!
Let's close this out. Select one of these torpedoes and we can view it. That'll be cool. Alright. And after this we're gonna have to head home because we are getting low on the fuel.
40 seconds to impact. 30 seconds.
Oh no, is it falling aft? No, it looks like it's on track so far. Maybe hit the part of the stern. Maybe, maybe no, no, maybe, just barely. Oh my gosh, is the second one gonna hit? It did. Yes. All right. Wasn't a total loss, I guess. Serious damage. Did that smack him right in the engine room? I can't tell, it's just way too dark underneath the water there. This is good. Let's see what happens.
Torpedo and tube 5 maintained.
She's trying to zigzag, but she's really slowing down now.
Dead slow ahead.
Yeah, she's coming dead in the water. So let's position ourselves. Go ahead and surface.
2-2 loaded. Blow the tanks. Alarm canceled. Good one. The ship is sinking. Switch to diesel engines. Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Got some survivors there. Ooh, looks like there is an officer or the captain. Ooh, and some supplies. That's good. Wow, we broke her in half. That is awful for them. Damn. Look at that. Jeez. That's crazy. Wow. What a shot. Look at that. The whole stern section's all the way up there. Jeez. Okay, enough of the pictures. Let's go speed on over there. We want to get...
Slow ahead.
And then we'll stop once we're close.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Okay, let's come up topside. Let's take a look. Oh wow, they're still like that. And I was thinking if we missed those torpedo shots, I was just gonna end up using the deck gun. It would have took forever. So I'm glad that one that hit was pretty devastating. Jeez. Send the diver. No, you need a diving suit. Actually, let's just deal with the wreckage and we'll... Preserved pork, exotic fruits, tires. Alright, yeah, I don't think we need any of that. Okay, let's get out of here. Sorry, dudes, we can't pick you up because we have no room on board U-48. So, let's chart a course back home.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Bon voyage.
Loaded.
Wow, the excitement of sinking that ship was short-lived. Now we've got, looks like a medical problem on board. Ernest Hoffman's coughing up blood, and it looks like he might have tuberculosis. It's a bacterial infection that primarily attacks the lungs. Sadly, the survival rate is low. There are dedicated sanatoriums in Germany for people with the disease. Transporting Hoffman to one of these facilities would dramatically increase his chance of survival. The danger is not imminent, and we should be able to complete any remaining orders before heading back. So, Alright, he will be unable to work and may get better only on land. Cruise experience will increase by 200 points. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, I guess. Wow. Let's see if we can make it with no more problems.
Break soon.
I have to take a break.
Alright, we are back at Wilhelmshaven. Let's actually
Dead slow
slow
ahead.
this down. And we'll just drive this boat in. I think
Rudder hard to starboard.
we missed the turn there.
Dead slow ahead.
Yeah, we're supposed to go in that channel. Go in there and come around the corner there. Yeah, I was thinking because of that Hoffman's medical incident, I was trying to think of when I've had a medical incident on board when I was in the Navy, and one of the times it was kind of funny because I was on deployment and we were on the destroyer, and you know, when you go to boot camp, they'll take a look at your wisdom teeth, and when they look at that, they'll make a determination if they need to pull them out, and so they'll just remove your wisdom teeth while you're in boot camp. And it kind of sucks if you get it removed in boot camp, because imagine all the strain of you know, people yelling at you and stuff like that, and then you just had the Navy dentist just rip these things out of your head, and you're like a bloody mess for like a week, just putting gauze in the holes and stuff where your wisdom teeth were. Well, anyways, they didn't do that for me, because they looked at it and they said, well, there's a low risk that it's going to be impacted, so we're just going to leave it, and when you go to the fleet eventually, you can just deal with it later. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine by me. I didn't want to get them ripped out of my head anyways. So
Rudder amidships.
I get through boot camp, right? Go to the fleet, whatever. I think this is like maybe my second deployment, and on my right side, my mouth just hurts like crazy, and I could feel something sharp coming out from my gum, and it hurts so bad. So I talked to the corpsman, and he's like, crap, like it looks like your wisdom teeth is impacted, and it's like it's cutting up your gums. And the danger there, and this is why they want to remove your wisdom teeth while you're in boot camp usually, is when you're at sea, if you get an infection in your mouth, it's a big freaking deal, because what's the thing that could happen is like that infection can spread to your airway, and the worst case thing is that your airway gets blocked because it swells up from an infection or something, right? And you can die from that, or you won't die. Like the medical care will probably slice your neck open and give you a trach tube or something, but yeah, it's not pleasant. You can avoid that if you try to avoid that if you can. So we're on our way to, I think we're going outbound to the Middle East. So man, this is like sloppy driving, but we're with the strike group while we're transiting over, and so they make it so that when we get to Thailand, they're going to, I guess, I didn't know you can go to that one, so we'll go through this one, and we'll be able to open up and come out to our actual berth over there. So they're like, when we get to Thailand, you'll go over to the aircraft carrier, and they'll give you the dental care that you need. So I'm like, sweet, cool, let's get this taken care of, because it's killing me. So we get to Thailand, and they tell me, you know, I think it's like the first day, like you gotta go over there the next morning, and it's, you know, it's a Liberty port for the whole strike group, or for the carrier and us. I don't think the other guys in the strike group are there. So they send me over the next morning. They tell me very specifically, do not drink, don't go out partying or anything like that, because they're gonna pull your wisdom teeth out, and you might be bleeding a lot, so don't be hungover when that happens. I'm like, roger that. Go to the carrier, and it's insane when you go to the carrier if you're from a small ship, because you walk up on you cross the brow. I think the brow they had was set up on the elevator that goes to the flight deck, or one of them, and you know, talk to the core deck, and you're like, yeah, I'm here for dental or whatever, and they're like, they don't give a F, because they don't know you, so they're like, sure, go ahead. And then you just kind of stand there because you're like, I don't know where dental is. Do you know? Can you tell me where it's at? And they just give you some very, quick instructions on how to get to it. And you're like, okay, whatever. And you're on this massive vessel, so you have to go down, I think, a deck or two to find it. And I think eventually somebody was nice enough to walk me over there. And I was amazed because their medical department and dental, they were attached together, but they had like surgery rooms, I think, and there was a bunch of holding rooms for patients. It was just insane. On a small vessel like a destroyer or frigate, it's just one room, and there's a bed in there, and that's it. That's medical department. And the corpsmen do the best they can. But I guess on the aircraft carrier they got like surgeons and stuff if they need it. Anyways, they take me down to dental, and I go down to dental, and there's like one dude that's on duty, and he looks like he's not in the mood for any of this, because I think it was like a Saturday. But even then, regardless of the day, it was a Liberty port, so if you're not on duty, like, you're just out having fun. And he's like, okay, we'll just pull this one tooth out. The other ones that are remaining, you'll just get them when you go back to Hawaii. I'm like, okay, that sounds good to me. And we end up, he starts doing his thing, and they're only, Navy dentists, I don't know if it's just because it was on a ship, but he just did the local anesthetic, so it's like that needle that they put around your gums. So it's not very strong, like you still feel stuff. And so he does that a little bit, and he's like, okay, now we're going to start the procedure, and I'm basically going to just like drill into the top of your tooth, your wisdom tooth, and then if I can pull it out intact, we'll try to do that. If not, I'm going to have to like break it up and pull the bits out, and that's going to not be good for you because there might be chunks in there that are remaining if I miss anything. I'm like, great. But luckily, he has this like it almost looks, if I can remember correctly, it was like a hand sort of drill, and he's like drilling into my mouth. And I'm like completely conscious, just staring at this happening. And he
rudder amidships.
He's like, okay, you're gonna feel a lot of pressure, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna go away. And I'm like, okay. And with that drill thing, he had a way to just like pull on it, and so he starts yanking on trying to yank the tooth out of my head, because I think it's just the drill is completely inside of it. And I physically, my neck is physically not strong enough to go against the pulling force of a grown dude, right? Because I'm laying on a bed. And so every time he's pulling as hard as he can, my head is being yanked upwards towards him. And he eventually has some dental assistants like hold each side of my head down and my shoulder blades down. And then he puts his boot on the medical table, or the little dentist like chair thing that's fully reclined back, and then starts pulling with both hands to yank this thing. And I'm just like stunned that this is happening. And it was crazy. It was just like he said, I felt like all this pressure, and then it just was a release of pressure, and it was gone. And it didn't actually like hurt. It was just insane. It was a weird, insane feeling to me. And so
helm, turn,
they take the tooth out, and it's like fully intact. And I'm like, oh, dude, can I keep that thing? Because that looks pretty sick. And like, he looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, no, this is a biohazard. This was a thing that was in your mouth and it was like under your gums. Like, you can't keep it. And I was like, damn, because like a fully grown or grown out like wisdom tooth with the roots and stuff, it looks pretty crazy looking. Mine looked like a normal, like just a big normal tooth. So I was like, damn, I really want that. But he's like, no, you can't. So I ended up going. The painkillers they give me is, of course, just Motrin. So it's like the next few days of that poor visit, I really didn't go out because you can't drink when you got a big open wound like that in your mouth. And I was just basically trying to get better while I can. Thankfully, it was in a Liberty port, so I didn't have to deal with that at work. But even getting underway like a few days later kind of was a drag. But after that, you go back to Hawaii, and dental's like, hey, you need to take care of the rest of these wisdom teeth because, whenever the next time you deploy, you can't have them because it's already been shown that some of them will try and come out. So we end up...
slow ahead.
Speed up a little bit here. We end up going to... Well, I went to the dental on base in Pearl Harbor. It's, I think, by Macalapa Gate. I remember that name really clearly. And luckily, they told me there was no naval dentists that were available on the base at the time. For whatever reason, there was some thing where some got deployed and then the others were PCS, so they were moving, they were transferring, and they just didn't have a replacement at the moment. So they said, we're going to tell you a specific dental place to go to out in town, and then they'll do the procedure for you, and just and that was that. So I got on town, and it's like downtown Waikiki in Honolulu.
Rudder, 10 degrees.
And it's the dentist there was a civilian dentist working on normal civilian patients to do the same procedure. It was like night and day, because before he would even use that needle for the local anesthetic, he ended up like gassing me, so I was kind of like out of it. But I was still alert. I mean, I was still awake, but I was kind of just, I don't know if it's laughing gas or what, but I just didn't care. And so then he did the needle thing. I couldn't even feel it because I was kind of out of it. And then he gave me something else that really, like, I couldn't feel anything. And I was like, it was worse than being drunk. I was just completely out of it for like half a day. And, you can't even feel your mouth, so it's just a bloody mess. It was like awful. But I never felt any pain. It was like so different from how it was in the Navy, and that's just how it goes. The other naval dentist story I have was I kind of felt bad for the girl, but I was getting like a normal procedure done. I think they were doing like a cap or something, and it was the dentists are like officers, and a lot of times medical and dental officers are higher rank because they go to so much schooling that the Navy kind of accommodates that and gives them a higher rank when they enter in. So this lady was like a lieutenant commander or something, and she had a dental assistant with her, and those ladies or guys or whoever, they're the dental corpsmen, they can come straight from boot camp. So she was like the lowest rank you could be, like a seaman, not a recruit actually. She wasn't the lowest, but she was down there. She was like a seaman apprentice or something. I don't know what they call them, a corpsman apprentice, but anyway, so she was a E2 basically. But it was obvious that she was brand new, and she was in charge of doing the suction while the lady was like working on my mouth. And so she had the hose thing going, and instead of like getting suction from like one corner of your mouth and then taking the tube out and then going to the other side, she wasn't experienced, so she went from one side in the corner with the hose and full suction power, and then tried to quickly go across my mouth to the other side. When she did that, the suction perfectly latched onto my tonsil and started sucking and pulling on it. And that made me I was like instant gag reflex, but I had the little block thing in my mouth to hold my mouth open, and it just started making me like convulse because my body was trying to like gag, but the mouth couldn't move really, and it didn't hurt, but it was a really uncomfortable feeling. And it was just for a moment. I was fine, but like sweet.
Last a few hours.
Dietrich was arrested. Yeah. Oh man, and so we. She started yelling at her, and then I think kicked her out, but like full up yelling at her, and it was kind of weird because I never seen a lieutenant commander that kind of rank yelling at a person. It's normally like if any officer yells, really they don't really yell. It's usually a chief yelling at you, but if any officer is going to yell at you, it's going to be like a junior one, and even then you're just kind of like, well, all right, well, I don't care. But yeah, so she kicked her out, got me another dental assistant. She apologized, and I told her, I was like, look, it's not a big deal, because when you're in the Navy, when you after you've been there for a while, you kind of feel for the people that are brand new, because you remember when you were brand new and you didn't know shit and you did stuff wrong on accident. And it's like you didn't do it on purpose, you just didn't know any better, and it'd be a good opportunity for her to learn from that. She probably won't do that again, because that was pretty nuts. But yeah, I used to do that with the barbers too. I'd go on deployment, and I didn't give a crap about what my hair was because we're on deployment. So I'd tell them to like practice a fade. The new barbers, if they wanted, practice a fade on me, and then when they're done, if they mess it up, whatever, just buzz it down, because that's what I would get. I'd get my hair fully buzzed. I call it the deployment special, because it lasts the longest if you fully buzz everything down. So yeah. Anyways, we made it back to port. We got a couple of kills in. Someone got arrested. Get this tuberculosis guy off the boat, and we will call it quits there. I think that was quite a mission. Let's take a look at the. Ooh, wow. Got a new decoration, German cross in gold. Jeez. It's called the fried egg. Nice. I like that. Knight's Cross. Completed the assignment. Yeah, we got 2 of those ships there. That was good. Campaign objective is progress to the next phase. Alright, the tonnage war is done. Your skill as a U-boat captain. They use that probably very liberally. So I don't feel like I'm quite skilled just yet. Your efforts have weakened the British war effort. Your U-boat command is proud of your achievements. Well, thank you. Oh no, they've moved the goalpost now to 50,000. Our intel... Oh, we got punished for that? Our intel tells us the ship was transporting utilities from London to Bergen. It was registered in Norway. Are we not allowed to do that? Uh-oh. It was a neutral ship. Oh, okay. That's the same thing. We're not allowed to sink these ships? Oh no, maybe that was a one that was all right. Yeah, that would have been all right because that's a British ship. Oh boy. Okay, well, so we sunk 8,700 tons, 24 days at sea. That's pretty good. 5,600 nautical miles. All right, so that was a no-no ship. Sorry, but not sorry. I like to sink the ships. It's fun. Cool. Oh yeah, so we got level up a crew's experience now. I think we can just go to crew and like add a skill point or something like that. Specialization, there we go. Wow, looks like we're about to get the next one again. Silent running, each sailor with a specialization. Do we need to just like pick a different sailor? Oh yeah, we're gonna need to take a couple. Yeah, one sailor died. Okay. Why can I not? Oh, I have to check that on. Okay, yeah, he'll join us. These guys will join us. He'll join us. All right. Is this just for each sailor with? Oh, I can't tell if this is for everybody, so we'll oh, okay, then we click on it and then we pick the guy. I see. Cool, and then once again we'll do discipline again. We really need more discipline on this boat because people are freaking out and then fighting each other, and half the patrol, the discipline's at 0. So they'll get some rest. That'll be good for the crew. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for sailing with us on U-48. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, having a lot of fun with this campaign. I want to see how far we can go. I was happy to see our next encounter with a convoy after the previous one was a lot better. We didn't get to sink any ships, but we didn't have to evade for like an hour of real life time, which probably took overnight in the game time. So that was a lot of fun. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Get to them as soon as possible, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.